Fields on the turn. They're off. Fine start down along the inside. Boca Low Bell driving out is Dollar Cigar with Badger Perry into that first turn. Dollar Cigar takes the early lead. Badger Perry is second, racing in third. Boca Low Bell, Shalimar is fourth. Ideal Rorty racing fifth. In sixth to the quarter. Star of Pisces, Ballet Roos is seventh. Foxy Jip eighth, and I'll Pay Your Rent. The quarter 29 seconds. Dollar Cigar leads by 3 lengths. Racing in second to the 3 aces. Badger Perry. Boca Low Bell is third. That's Shalimar racing fourth. Ideal Rorty racing in fifth. In sixth to the half mile is Star of Pisces on the outside seventh. Ballet Roos. They swing round the turn, go over to the half mile. Dollar Cigars had the best of it and still does by 3 lengths. The half 58 1/5. It's Dollar Cigar holding firm by 3, racing in second. That's Badger Perry. Boca Low Bell a closer third. Shalimar is fourth, rough gated on the backside. Ideal Rorty. They go to the 3/4. Dollar Cigar holds firm by 3. Racing in second round the turn to the corner on the outside of horses goes Boca Low Bell, racing in third as they turn for home. That's Badger Perry. Shalimar going nowhere fourth. In the lane, Dollar Cigar leads. Boca Low Bell comes on. It's Dollar Cigar on the inside. Boca Low Bell closing on the outside. Boca Low Bell gets the lead with Dollar Cigar racing second, but it's Boca Low Bell. Number 1, Boca Low. Fields on the turn. They're off. That's Bovis on the inside. Tamahu Tiger drives out. Also on the move, Worthy Image and Shadon Sean. Racing up on the far outside, Shannon Pride. They drive into that first turn. Tamahu Tiger, the leader. Shannon Pride ranges up to be second. Racing in third, Worthy Image. Shadon Sean fourth. Bovis fifth. With Stellar Bay sixth. The Disco Dancer is seventh. Super Stock is eighth. Poco Philly the trailer. The quarter only 28 2. The leader Tamahu Tiger a length and a half. Shannon Pride racing second. Worthy Image is third. That's Shadon Sean fourth. Racing fifth to the half mile juncture goes Bovis. They swing round the turn, move in for the half mile. Tamahu Tigers had the best of it, still does, a length and 3/4. Shannon Pride is second, racing third. That's Worthy Image on the outside. Bovis moves up fourth. Shadon Sean along the rail fifth. Super Stock is sixth. Disco Dancer comes on seventh. Then it's Stellar Bay eighth, trailing badly Poco Philly. Into the 3/4. Tamahu Tiger leads by 2.5 lengths. Under heavy urging, Worthy Image is now second. Shannon Pride drops back as Bovis comes on third. The 3/4, 127 2. The leader is Tamahu Tiger by 2 open lengths. Now closing ground on the outside, second through the lane is Worthy Image. The leader is Tamahu Tiger. Worthy Image on the outside, racing second. That's Worthy Image on the outside, Tamahu Tiger along the rail. That's Worthy Image. Fields on the turn. They're off. Fine start, driving out along the inside four position into that first turn. Goes Lucy's Lady on the outside, hustling up to be second as they go over to the quarter mile. That's Chrissy's Hope, and it's Chrissy's Hope that takes the lead. Racing in second as they enter the stretch the first time. That's Lucy's Lady. Racing in third along the rail, Dance on Dancer. They go down to the quarter mile pole. Up on the outside now to challenge for the early lead is Lucky Acres. That's Lucky Acres on the outside, holding the rail second. Chrissy's Hope in third to the 3/8 mark. Goes Lucy's Lady, racing in fourth position, Dance on Dancer. In fifth as they swing round the turn, Dixie J. Perk. I'm a Smoothie 2 is sixth, racing in seventh. Goes Old-Fashioned Dancer with Wellesley eighth. Trailing the field is Clary Kipper, the half a minute and 3/5. On the mid-back side they go. The leader by a long neck is Chrissy's Hope, hanging on the outside second as they go to the 3/4. On the front end, showing the way by a length into the turn, that's Chrissy's Hope. Winging up on the outside now goes I'm a Smoothie 2. They go by the 3/4, 1:32 1/5. That's I'm a Smoothie 2 on the outside. Down along the rail is Chrissy's Hope. Old-Fashioned Dancer comes on third. In the lane, I'm a Smoothie 2 on the outside. Down along the rail, still there in the stretch, that's Chrissy's Hope. That's Chrissy's Hope, and I'm a Smoothie 2, but it's Chrissy's Hope. Fields on the turn. They're off. It's major production in the middle of the track. Down along the rail, Staples with Nat Bay. Driving up on the outside, fourth position into the turn. Goes Osborne's Fella, and the leader is Major Production. Osborne's Fella takes a tuck, second, racing in third round the turn. Goes Staples, Nat Bay is fourth. They settle in for the quarter. That's Osborne's Fella driving from second along the rail. Major Production racing in third to the 3/8 pole. Goes Staples. Osborne's Fella on the outside gets that lead. Major Production is second, Staples third, Harper's Bazaar out there fourth, second Locomotion moves up fifth, Nat Bay along the rail sixth, Barber Tom is seventh, Silent Pat trailing far back after an error, Vic Bahama the half 57 and a fifth. Osborne's Fella leads a length and a quarter, racing in second. Major Production on the outside, struggling third is Harper's Bazaar, moving 3 wide to the 3/4. Second Locomotion into the 3/4. Osborne's Fella leads a length. Second Locomotion out there between horses. Harper's Bazaar along the rail fourth. That's Major Production. They turn for home. Osborne's Fella 3 parts of a length. Major Production towards the inside second. On the outside, Harper's Bazaar also coming on is second Locomotion. That's second Locomotion on the outside. Osborne's Fella along the rail. Second Locomotion gets that lead. Fields on the turn. They're off. That's Poco Rebel between horses with McGuire on the outside. Leaving well with Strike Me Rich down along the rail, the card player. Into that first turn they go. The early leader by a length is Poco Rebel. Strike Me Rich moves up on the outside to challenge second in third. McGuire card player comes on fourth. Mr. UC fifth. They go into the 1/4 mile. Strike Me Rich leads up on the outside. Card player to challenge second, racing in third to the 3/8 marker. Goes Poco Rebel in fourth position now. That's McGuire on the outside. Tall Timbers moves up fifth. Racing in sixth is Mr. UC. On the outside seventh, that's Jane O'Mayer racing off stride there. Rod Donder, Lake Tahoe at the end. Into the half mile, the leader by 2 is Card Player. Strike Me Rich second. The Tall Timbers gains ground third. That's Tall Timbers trotting fast on the outside to challenge Card Player for the lead. Racing up to be third is Jane O'Mayer down along the rail. Strike Me Rich in fifth position. Goes Poco Rebel. Mr. UC is sixth. Final 1/4 mile, Card Player and neck. Tall Timbers out there second. Strike Me Rich along the rail third. Jane O'Mayer comes on fourth. Mr. UC, Poco Rebel, and Lake Tahoe. They're in the lane on the front end. The leader by 2 open lanes is Card Player. From far back, Lake Tahoe's closing ground. It's Card Player. Coming on now is Tall Timbers. That's Card Player with Tall Timbers on the outside. Tall Timbers. Now, Fields on the turn. They're off. That's Bred of Fashion with Silent Biz between horses coming away. Night Shadow 3 deep and around the turn. Silent Biz and neck. Bred of Fashion on the inside. Second, Night Shadow third. Off stride in that turn was Twofold. They go over to the quarter-mile pole. The leader a length is Bred of Fashion. Silent Biz takes a tuck. Second, no, he's coming on again. The quarter, 28 seconds. Silent Biz, the leader, racing in second. Bred of Fashion in third. Night Shadow racing fourth. Original Sin. Rosedale Diane is fifth in sixth. Little Drizzle. Maud Strike is seventh, racing in eighth. Sable Sue, Rita Bowen, Twofold. Into the half-mile mark, Silent Biz leads Night Shadow up on the outside second. Racing in third, Bred of Fashion, the half-mile. 58 and 2, it's Night Shadow on the outside, challenging Silent Biz for the lead. Racing in third, Bred of Fashion. Original Sin is fourth. On the outside, Rosedale Diane fifth, and now off stride, Night Shadow. The field's been impeded. They go to the 3/4. The leader is Silent Biz by 2. Bred of Fashion racing second, hustling 3 wide. Rosedale Diane driving between horses. Original Sin. They go off the 3/4, 129. It's Silent Biz a half length. Rosedale Diane gains ground second in the lane. Rosedale Diane on the outside, closing ground out in the middle of the track. That's Sable Sue. It's Rosedale Diane, Sable Sue on the outside. Rosedale Diane in front. Field moves into the turn. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead goes Jericho Bluegrass with Diamond Prospect, Silent Pit, and Precious Flyer, and around the turn. That's Silent Pit moving up to get the lead. Precious Flyer comes on second. Racing third as they go to the quarter, Jericho Bluegrass, Diamond Prospect, and Captain Vic, and taking the lead is Precious Flyer. They go off the quarter-mile pole, 28 3/5. The leader is Precious Flyer by 2.5 lengths. Racing in second, that's Silent Pit by 2. Jericho Bluegrass third in fourth. Diamond Prospect, Secret Chance is fifth. Racing along the rail, sixth to the half-mile goes Captain Vic, racing in seventh position. Electric Cat in eighth now. Comes Smoke Commander, racing in ninth along the backside. Electric Cat, and trailing the field, Liquid Lightning. They go to the 3/4. The leader a length and 3/4. Precious Flyer racing along the rail second. Silent Pit on the outside reaching third. That's Diamond Prospect coming on fourth to the 3/4. Secret Chance, they go off the 3/4. 127 3. Precious Flyer a length. Racing along the inside, Silent Pit is second on the outside. Diamond Prospect is third. It's Special Flyer, the leader. Racing in second, Diamond Prospect. Special Flyer leads with Diamond Prospect racing second. It's Special Flyer, Diamond Prospect on the outside, getting up. Photo. Feels on the turn. They're off. That's Brandenburg out fast for the early lead with Heather R. and Rock Creek on the outside. And into the turn, Brandenburg takes the lead. Heather R. hustles up second. Rock Creek comes on down along the rail. The Chuck Stake with the Sailor Boy. And around the turn, the leader is Brandenburg by 2. Heather R. moves up to be second, trotting third after a quarter mile. Comes Chuck Stake the quarter, 28 4/5. It's Brandenburg, the leader, Heather R. alongside second. Trotting in third as they go to the 3/8 pole. That's Chuck Stake. Brandenburg leads, racing in second. Heather R. Chuck Stake is third. Rock Creek comes on fourth. Racing in fifth, Sailor Boy. Radiant Gesture is sixth. Trailing the field after a half, Kelly's Jubilee. Into the half mile, 58 3/5. Brandenburg, the leader, Rock Creek challenging second. Trotting in third to the 3/4 goes Heather R. On the outside, the Sailor Boy moves up fourth. Radiant Gesture fifth with Chuck Stake. Trailing the field, Kelly's Jubilee, final quarter of a mile, staying out there, Brandenburg. On the outside, the challenger, Rock Creek, 3/4, 127 4/5. Brandenburg moves out to a 3-length advantage. Rock Creek coming on again on the outside, Heather R. It's Brandenburg, Rock Creek's closing on the outside. Heather R's coming on now. That's Rock Creek, Heather R on the outside, Brandenburg on the inside. The leader is Rock Creek. Feels on the turn. They're off. That's What About Me with BJ's Pride for the early, coming away third, Fantasize, rushing up on the outside as they look for a position. Fast finish, and into the 8th they go. Fast finish ranges up to challenge BJ's Pride for the early in third position. What About Me, Fantasize, and RJ's Choice. They go off the quarter-mile pole, 29 3. That's Fast Finish taking the lead with an early move on the outside. Artful Advocate hustles up to be second. Racing in third, BJ's Pride. What About Me is fourth. Now it's Artful Advocate, the leader. Fast Finish racing second in third to the half mile. BJ's Pride, What About Me is fourth on the outside. Fantasize is fifth, coming on sixth. RJ's Choice in seventh. She'll Be a Venture trailing the field. Twiggy's Gal. On the mid-back side they go. The leader is Artful Advocate on the outside. BJ's Pride is second. Fast Finish racing third. In fourth as they go to the 3/4, that's Fantasize. Along the rail fifth, What About Me. They go by the 3/4, 130. On the front end, Artful Advocate stays out there a length. On the outside, BJ's Pride, the challenger, second. Racing in third, Fast Finish. Fantasize is fourth. On the outside, closing ground, She'll Be a Venture. That's Artful Advocate easily. Number 6, Artful. Feels on the turn. They're off. That's Laura Faze for the early lead out in the middle of the track, coming away well for position. Chloe's Ideal and Laura Faze takes the lead. Chloe's Ideal second. Up on the outside, Middletown Dinah to be third. They swing around the turn. The leader is Laura Faze. Up on the outside, the challenge second as they go by the quarter. Middletown Dinah, Chloe's Ideal is third. Sarbear comes on fourth. Racing in fifth, Skip on Lynn in sixth. That's Scamper Ace. Racing in seventh to the half-mile, Mary Perry in eighth round the turn. Snippy Thorpe, the Cinnamon Bear trails. They move in for the half-mile. That's Sarbear moving up on the outside to challenge and take the lead. Middletown Dinah along the rail, moving up to be third as they go to the 3/4 mile pole. Comes Chloe's Ideal. The leader is Sarbear. Chloe's Ideal moves up to challenge second. Racing in third, Middletown Dinah on the outside. Fourth to the corner comes Skip on Lynn. On the outside now taking the lead, that's Chloe's Ideal, a half length. Sarbear is second. Racing in third, Middletown Dinah in fourth position. Skip on Lynn. Confusion in the rear there, taking the lead, Chloe's Ideal. Sarbear is still there along the inside. It's Chloe's Ideal leading Sarbear, trying to come on again. That's Chloe's Ideal. Number 6, Chloe's Ideal.